later on. So keep an eye on Vigianagar to see if they pull anything. I want to work my way through influence, but I desperately need to tech up. Where is Comoros? An island, naturally. A nothing happening kind of island as well. Full of fish, but it's my culture. It's probably never going to be stated, which is horrible. But I need admin, so that's all the more reason I'm going for that. I could be doing with high piety right now. This kind of makes Japan seem like the more tempting target, even though it would be nigh on suicide to take them on right now, given how much stronger they are than me. But this does tell me that Vigianagar, as long as they have me somewhat locked in like that. Because if they have troops already on Ceylon, the whole jump to Ceylon idea really doesn't hold water. I do wonder why they are all situated over there, though. I guess they just have an army so large that they don't have to care at all. Checking them out. Vigianagar. Yeah, almost 100,000 men. Scary. Japan has changed mission, Jake. He probably won't bother you. That's a shame. It would be kind of nice if Japan tried to bother me, because I could just destroy him. You know, he tries to ship over and I go, oh, what a shame, and then Japan dies. The more I think about it, I'll want to wait for Vigianagar to be in war so their troops are distracted. Otherwise, my whole screw Vigianagar operation is going to meet with deafening failure. So we'll get our units over somewhere with enough supply for them, because I can read this, supply 28. Surely Manila would have a good enough supply, but up there will do. Over we go to Brunei. Yes, Jake, destroy him with those naval ideas. The joke being, I wouldn't even be able to land on this island. He can just come across here thanks to owning Suo. Alright, Okinawa is done, which means the Dimi have gone away, which means I can tech up without the Dimi malice. So even though it hurts us in terms of corruption, I really want to be up to date militarily and diplomatically, because I want more money out of that. Which really is actually making me think that perhaps going innovative is not the best idea right now. Yeah, much as I would really like innovative, I can't be sinking all my points there. I need to take something that is... I need an admin idea, but I'm just too lacking in admin, which is a problem. Well, I mean, I can hold on to it for now. Not going to fill it up, but I might get an event or two out of it. Let's get some better cavalry too. You really turned the game around, Jake. Last I saw, you were getting kicked firmly in the Moluccas. Now, I don't recall any enemy giving me a kicking in the Moluccas, but I certainly got a kicking in my Malaccas. Don't worry though, New Hormuz is very well defended by my merchant navy. Crivens, let's actually have the heavy ships ensuring the safety here. Oh, that's good. I've got this done, which means I can move on to bigger and brighter colonization routes. It's not that great a province here, but I really want that modifier. I'll send you over there. And this also means I barely need to pay my units. So why bother? They're hardly expensive because I hardly have an army. I do want to take out Vigianagar. There's a lot of things that I want. It's just very difficult to take because my army fights like they're made of paper mache. Go for Ming. Bit difficult that. Ming are very unlikely to fall apart though. Playing on very hard mode is giving them all sorts of boni. Still want to fight Japan though. It wouldn't be too tough to do if they hadn't erected a fort up here, which they can do because they're drowning in money. They've also got the fort here, which is... Yeesh, is what it is. Even if I made landing in Tosa and Awa, it wouldn't help me. Sure, they wouldn't be able to get over here, but But I wouldn't be able to take out this, and their army would annihilate me. That said, if I get the advantage of Tech 15, that's where everything turns around. Manila, heavens yes, anything to make it better. Ryukyuans, oddly enough, still wish to rise. I can't understand their thinking. They'll chill out soon enough, and if push comes to shove, I can just... Whoa now, no you don't. No you don't. That's my colony you're trying to burn down there. The only person that burns down colonies is me. May we see a repeat of the advanced Ainu strats, Jake. Difficult because the enemy can walk across two provinces if they control both sides of it. Well, both sides of a strait, I mean. Well, a bit of peace couldn't do us that much harm. We have been jumping around too much, and it's been bad for the autonomy. And bad for the economy. I've been abusing estates a lot more than I normally would, too. Just thanks to them being able to clamp down on a lot of the malices from autonomy. I can't remember, did anyone else manage to get a circumnavigate the globe? I'm tempted to try it myself. I mean, I have the dip tech for it. I think they would die along the way, but I would like to try. Since I don't have that achievement, and I would kind of like that achievement. Also seems like a really cheap way to get rid of a few of my guys, but let's try it anyway. Well, there's seldom been a better person for it. Circumnavigate the globe, go for it. Make me proud. And the rest of you, just get back to protecting that trade of mine. See, all is well for our nation. And with a bit of luck, Vijayanagar will be back at war soon. It's unusual to see Japan go on a conquering spree around here, but maybe they'll make it. How to deal with Japan, though? There are the Kurils, which I might be able to use to my advantage, but I kind of doubt it. Could just declare war on them, they would come and attack me, and I would go, ha, as I sink their navy. But then what? Then they just have a very strong army defending their islands. I wonder if he's going to make it. Where'd he even go? Ah, he's taking a new and interesting route. Which is probably going to get him killed. Wait, where the heck are you trying to go? Why up there? I understand nothing. I also don't know where Bali is. Oh, swell. Heavens knows where it gets all that autonomy from, but we are mass drafting from there. We quite like the Jav people. Seems so calm when it's peace in its beautiful nation. That's because it's juxtaposed, that's never a word that I'm getting right, against the situations where things are not quite so nice and happy-go-lucky. Alright, I reckon Ayutthaya is going to be the one to declare war on me rather than the other way around. Shame that France caught me. I will try to remember to re-establish that. But yes, all is well in my beloved country. There's no need for you guys to hang around here, so I think I will take you back to Hormuz. Or better yet, I'm going to throw you up into Okinawa, so I don't ever have to worry about Okinawans rising up or have to increase autonomy there. It's a brilliant idea. Cost me a bit of money, but sure. Juxtaposed? That's probably it. I think I try to add something there that isn't actually meant to be there. So, where can we put buildings that would increase our income by 0.1 or more per month? Because that's what I'm interested in. Ka-ching, ka-ching. I love money, I love it so much. Money never betrays you. Money never runs out with a milkman. Oh, Jing's in Sulu's going to be making us the bucks. Mosques can be pretty good. Churches for you filthy Westerners. at 40% ducat. I think as long as base tax is 4 or more, it's quids in. I'll go with that. Gotta spend money to make money. Jake, no CB Ayuta for the 2 provinces you need for him. You can totally stomp him with the rest of the CBs. Or the best of CBs. I'm not so up for breaking truce right now. I like having stability. You could be forgiven for thinking otherwise. So, is that fleet of mine gonna survive? I think I might actually make it for the circumnavigation. Don't want to jinx it, but it's looking good. But I do really think Ayuta is going to declare war on me, and I need to be ready for that. I'm also still going to have problems with you if I don't pay my troops just a smidgen more. Bhutan are not getting anything. It won't be worth 100 ducats. Jake, French spy network. Thank you. I'm glad somebody remembers, because I certainly never do. Memory is not my strongest point of anything. And if that goes well, by which I mean keeping a decent spy network, I should be able to get to Miltech 15. Then I'll show those Japanese what's for. I will have to puff out my chest like it's never been puffed before, but I'll do it. It's tempting to have another spy network going, like a backup spy network in someone else that has good tech. So Bukhara's gunning down the Timurids, but I don't think that's going to involve anybody that's particularly interesting me, or interesting to me. I need to get my island back. Cogwall, I miss it so. I was hoping they might develop it a bit for me, but I don't think they have. Still, I will take it. That uncontested cores is biting me there. 2 of them, in fact. I will contest this other one, but I want Ayuta to come to me. Makes it less likely that they'll get Ming involved. Ming's an alright guy. How do things go for poor Poland, Jake? Poor Poland lost Lithuania. They're allied, but... Oh, and they lost Bohemia as well. How did things go so wrong for Poland? Perhaps Austria had something to do with it. Transylvania exists, which makes my heart skip a beat. I love Transylvania. I'm glad they've even got their own ideas. And you could be forgiving for thinking that they're not that bad. Tolerance of heretics and tolerance of the true faith. It's an interesting combination, but 2 tolerance of the true faith is essentially -2 revolt risk. And I love that as a modifier. So with Manila just about done, excellent province that it is. I could go for other provinces in the area, but I have to remember that I can't state them, which is something that slipped my mind when grabbing Manila to begin with. I need admin tech for all those states. So Manila guy, you're coming home, because I need to go here. It's funny, because doing that triggered the native uprising. But it wouldn't matter even if they had made it, because you're home free. Let's get you down to protect the rest of us. And let's get you down to also protect, but you're protecting something that really matters. And again, if I'm busy dealing with Japan, the odds of Ayuta jumping me then are very high. Perhaps I should wait for the inevitable Ayuta declaration before I start gunning down Japan. I'm fairly certain I'll be able to out-tech them no matter what. Jake, will you ever play CK2 Reaper's Due? I don't think you're going to see a CK2 stream on this channel. Just straight up. I prefer the other grand strategy games. Well, I'll be damned, I might finally get this achievement. Unless somebody else has already done this and I didn't notice it, but... Oh well, actually, even our incredible leader maneuver might not save us here, because it's taken a... No, I think we got it. Also, Ayuta are probably going to declare war on me now. Probably going to declare war on me now. Just putting it out there that they're probably... Why have I not embargoed them? They're still my rival, as are Vijayanagar and Dai Viet. But we're only embargoing not all of them. That needs to change, like straight away. Jake, when you think about it, the entire world is an island, and then I'm only assuming that you're putting some kind of emote after that, so could somebody kindly remove that individual from here? Because I am so sick of hearing about what is and is not an island. Very early on I established what we're counting as islands around here. Roman fever. I'm not scared of Roman fever. We're praying for the best around here. And it only lasts for 5 years. Can't help but feel it'd be faster just burning the place down, but no. And amazing, I finally have the circumnavigation achievement. Let me check Steam to show that it's actually showing up. Yep, Michelin's Voyage. We were the first to circumnavigate the globe. 100 prestige. I know where that's going. Hey, buddy, let's placate you. And placate you, and... is there anything I can even spend prestige on other than that? If this was EU3, I'd be making spheres everywhere. But I think not. Ah, you get even more placation. And... oh damn, that naval tradition. Next guy I hire for my admirals is going to be incredible. Michelin's Voyage. Yeah, it's a voyage around the world where you taste all the best restaurants' foods. It's kind of tempting to take that, even though I increase their influence that bit more, but I do want to settle as fast as I can, and them having high influence doesn't bother me. Heck, it just makes them even better at giving me trade efficiency. Isn't that nice? So I wonder what I can do to encourage Ayuta to come and attack me even more. I could always throw an insult their way. It's like, hey, come and get some, and give me that juicy power projection while you're at it. Now I'm so close to getting that next bit of power projection that I'm also tempted to go and privateer my enemies, which has been fairly nerfed, but I think we'll do it anyway. Now where is Michelin himself? Let's get those guys together, and then we'll suss out a job for them. Oh, that didn't grab you? Oh, you're still on circumnavigating the globe. I think he needs to rest up. Either that or he's stuck there for some reason. I'll give him the turn of the month and then see what happens. Ha! A strange guy. Alright, well... that's interesting. Well, he's completely stuck. How about that? Okay, well, it doesn't change the fact that I want to go privateering. Damn, I can't steal you either. I wonder if I can merge the two. It's his life's work, Jake. He's trying to ride out autumn years in peace. Nonsense. He has to go and privateer against the enemy now. This sounds dangerous, because what if I get all of my units trapped? Like if I throw an extra one there, they've just become... oh shoot, didn't mean to do that. Ah, but I can still... It wants to take the... Well, that is strange, but it is what it is. Let's go privateering. And that's nice. That's very nice. It's just the kind of bonus I was looking for. It kind of makes me think why I don't have more. I would like another fleet of 10 lights. I should remember that one when I get back to the office. 10 lights, have them here, and I'll go and privateer one of my other enemies. The game does tempt me to go and sack Ayuta, because I want my province back. But it would be another drawn-out war, because... and there's even more areas to defend. None of that particularly appeals to me. That French spy network is going pretty well. But I could just wait and have it go even better before I start teching up. And they're not getting anything. Go away. Jake, unassign the explorer. I don't think I can do... Oh. Well, I tried to do that, but it didn't work. Okay, well, what I'll do is I'll give you the explorer. And then I'm going to assign you to... what'll you do then? I don't really want to privateer Siam, since that's where I get a lot of my trade coming in from. But it is where my enemy is. Then again, I could do it over in Canton, where Dai Viet have a decent chunk of it, and that'll give us a bit of a bonus. Yeah, they'll probably die when we go to war. But that is their problem, not mine. No, Sharjah, we are not having an alliance. Okay, so there is war, but it doesn't involve Vijayanagar, it involves Rawakantha getting distracted. Jake, just curious, what is your salary working at Paradox Studios? Salary is not really something I want to wave about in public. Salary is one of those more private things. But I will say this, if you want to work in information technology, you sacrifice pay for fun when you go through video games. Wow, these guys really want a lot of stuff out of me, but they can all go and get ravaged. Well, we knew it was coming, and come it has. The only real regret I have here is that I don't have my my awesome admiral, or rather explorer there. Fortunately, I'm really good, and I know how to get him there right now. You, I hope, are going home during war. Well, I can already tell you just to be cautious, that should sort you out. I still want you to go and destroy Vijayanagar. I'm at war with my rival now, and my units are already in position. My fort, singular, is all paid for. I'm still rooting out a lot of corruption, but that must be due to unbalanced tech. It certainly is. That's costing me too much money. I'd rather just tech up now. And, sorry to hear it, Ayuta. I hear that you do not have military tech 15. I know someone that does. It's me. 15's pretty good. Let's get some even better infantry. There's a big difference in this war, and that difference is that Ayuta is going to die and lose a lot more than they bargained for. I have plans for this war. Interesting. Oh shoot, Yahor used to have cores here. They're gone now. That's unfortunate. There's something I wanted out of you. And it's going to be too expensive for me to get exactly what I want. But I'll probably take it anyway. Shame about that, though. Well, I can still discombobulate you. Right, Dai Viet and Ming have both decided to weigh in here, so I am heavily outnumbered for now, but not for much longer. Mohammed, that's Brunei's naval leader. Oh, damn. How about that? Oh, at least my king had the good grace to die and let my heir step in. I bet our next heir will be just as good. Just as good. Welcome to the reality of the situation, Rashid. Time to die. Jake, what are the reasons of tying corruption to debasing currency in 1.18 instead of inflation? Wouldn't it make more sense to inflate? Blah, 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 blah. It makes more sense from a gameplay perspective, perhaps not from a thematic sense, because yes, debasing your currency would increase inflation. I guess a certain amount of corruption is involved, but that's all I can really say to that. Would you really want just another way to gain inflation? We already have loans. Okay, so Brunei is involved whether I want them to be or not. And good lord, those numbers are terrifying. Don't know, I keep managing to bring Ming in for all of this. But war score will eventually go my way, and it would be really nice to just go and crush you. It would be really nice, but I don't think I would have the time to do that. Oh, I thought you guys would have ran away anyway.